Gravel road still calls my name. Dust and sunlight look the same. That old oak tree still stands so tall. I carve my dreams into its walls. Mama's window glows at dusk. Her laughter smells of pie and trucks. I used to chase the setting sun. Now I'm the one being outrun. I thought the city lights would set me free, but they just burned the boy in me. The more I tried to run ahead, the more I missed what home said. I wanna go back to that front porch light where Dad played tunes in the soft moonlight. Fireflies danced and the stars burned bright. The world was small, but it felt so right. No fame, no gold, no place I find could ever ease this heart of mine. Take me home to that front porch light where love was pure and time felt kind. Mama's hands still smell of pine. And Sunday mornings church bells chime. That old dog's gone, but I still hear his paws and dreams when nights are clear. We talk for hours about foolish things, like broken hearts and worn out dreams. The porch still creaks, but it feels like grace. Every step brings me face to face with who I was before I left, before I learned what I'd forget. There's peace and pain, there's truth and dust, there's God in every song of trust. I wanna go back to that front porch light where Dad played tunes in the soft moonlight. Fireflies danced and Mama sang low. The world stood still, the night would glow. No big city could make me stay when my heart keeps pulling that way. Back to the porch where I belong, back to the roots that made me strong. Now I'm older, I see it clear. The things that fade are what we hold dear. Success and noise all fade like smoke, but the love back home it never broke. That rusty mailbox, those old porch beams still carry every one of my dreams. If I could trade all I've become, I'd give it back to be that son.
Take me home to that front porch light where Dad played tunes in the soft moonlight.
The years roll by, but it feels the same when I whisper softly Mama's name. No fame, no gold could ever buy the peace I felt beneath that sky. Back to that porch where hearts don't lie, where I first learned to say goodbye. Now the gravel road hums low and true, and every mile brings me back to you. The porch still waits, the stars still shine, and that old front door still mine. Rust on the hood, paint faded gray. That old Ford seen 1,000 days, dusty seats and a Bible torn, where lessons lived and cows were born. He'd drive through storms with steady hands, no fancy plans, no high demands. That truck was more than steel and wheels. It carried everything a man could feel. I learned to drive on that worn-out road, clutching gear the weight it showed. Every mile was more than ground. It was faith and love that we found. Daddy's old truck still runs in my veins, rolling through memory, sunshine and rain. Smells like sweat, like oil, like pride. Every day in a story he didn't hide. When I start the engine, I hear his song, telling me, son, stay steady, stay strong. Yeah, that old truck still carries me home. He'd pick me up from school each day, windows down, wind carried our ways. Talk about life, about what's right, and how to keep your fire bright. He said, son, the road's not always kind, but faith will drive what heart can't find. And now I see him in the rear view's light, every time I turn and fight. And now that truck's parked near the barn, keys still hang where his hat once hung. But when I feel the weight of years, that old wheel dries up my tears. Daddy's old truck still runs in my veins, rolling through memory, sunshine and rain. The seat's torn up, the gears still grind, but it keeps the spirit close behind. When I start the engine, I hear his song, telling me, son, stay steady, stay strong. Yeah, that old truck still carries me home. One night the stars were burning high. He said, boy, this life will pass you by, so keep your hands on what is real. Love and work and how you feel. Now every road I take alone, I hear his voice through chrome and stone. Daddy's old truck still runs in my veins, through the hills, through joy, through pain. It ain't new, but it's enough to keep my soul from giving up. When I close my eyes, I swear he's near, whispering through the metal and gear. Son, no matter how far you roam, that old truck will take you home. The tail lights fade, but the spirit stays. Daddy's truck, I find my way. The road goes on, the wheels still hum, and I drive like my father's son.
Golden dusk on Main Street fades, empty swings and window shades. The diner's gone, but the smell remains of coffee, rain, and freight train lanes. Old mailboxes leaning rows, each one whispers what it knows. The wind still hums those names I knew, echoes down the lane, soft, true. The past still speaks in the creak of doors, in the laughter lost in the wooden floors. Every ghost of love I've known still calls this little I hear echoes down the lane, calling softly through the rain. Faces fading yet remain like shadows carved in window pane. Every dream that time is still breathes in the air I feel. And when I close my eyes again, I hear those echoes down the lane. Maybe someday I'll fade too, and someone else will wander through. They'll hear my song in the evening air and wonder if I'm still out there. The years may fall like autumn leaves, but what we loved, it never leaves. I hear echoes down the lane, voices soft as country rain. They tell me love's not lost in vain. It just moves on, it still remains. Through every storm, through joy, through pain, home still whispers my name. And when the night forgets my face, I'll live in echoes down the lane. Soft wind hums through faded grain, lanterns glow window frames, and somewhere deep inside my name still drifts down the lane.
Morning light paints gold on grain. The fields still whisper daddy's name. Mama's song drifts through the breeze, and time just kneels beneath the trees.
I see the path I used to run, barefoot laughter chasing sun. Now all that's left are roots and skies, and love that never truly dies.
The years may fade, the road may bend, but some roads never really end. They lead us home through dust and rain, back to where our hearts remain. In the fields of forever, we find our way through the golden light of yesterday. No matter how far I've gone astray, home still calls and knows my name. Through joy and pain, through loss and gain, love still blooms in the fields of forever.
The old red barn, the weathered fence, still holding every confidence. Each blade of grass, each grain of sand, still feels the warmth of Mama's hands.
I've chased the world, I've played my part, but nothing healed this wandering heart until I saw that evening flame and heard this land still call my name.
Maybe heaven's just a place like this, where peace and earth and love exist,
where every soul that's gone before waits on that familiar shore. In the fields of forever, I see their eyes shining bright like summer skies. Every face I loved, every song we sang, still echoes softly through the grain, through dusk and dawn, through wind and rain. They're waiting there in the fields of forever. fields of forever.
I'll stand again beside my home, my heart, my friends. No gold, no fame could take me there.
Just love and wind and open air. So when you see the sunset flame, know I'm still whispering your name in the fields of forever. At last release. The night was long, the rain was cold. The dreams I had felt worn and old. But somewhere past the fields of pain, I saw the sun break through again. The world was quiet, the earth was still, and hope returned beyond the hill. Dawn poured gold through broken clouds and whispered softly, "You've made me proud." I thought my heart had lost its way, but light can find the darkest day. The wind still knows the words I prayed, and now I stand unafraid on the golden horizon. I see the flame burning bright, calling my name. Through all the miles, through all the rain, I've come alive again. Every scar, every fall, every cry, let me hear beneath this sky. The past is gone, the storm has died, now I ride on the golden horizon. There's a song the morning sings of second chances, simple things, a road ahead I've never known, but I'm not walking it alone. The faith I lost, I found again, in every sunrise, in every friend. The world feels wide, my soul feels clear, and every breath says, you're still here. The pain once weighed upon my chest, now it feels like peace, like rest. The road bends wide, the sky runs deep. I've woken from a long, long sleep on the golden horizon. I see the flame burning bright, calling my name. Through all the miles, through all the rain, I've come alive again. Every scar, every fall, every cry, let me hear beneath this sky. The past has gone, the storm has died, now I rise on the golden horizon. If hope's a seed, then pain's the ground, and love's the rain that pulls it out. I've learned the sun I still stand with dust and faith in both my hands. On the golden horizon, I lift my eyes to the promise in the morning sky. No turning back, no more disguise. I've learned to live. I've learned to rise through every loss. I've been refined by every wound, a brighter shine. And as the daylight paints my mind, I'm home again in the golden horizon. The fields sway soft, the day begins, the world forgives the shape it's in. And somewhere deep within my chest, I finally find my rest.
The storm is past, the sky turned blue. The waves grew calm, the world felt new. I drifted along through restless seas, till your voice called me home with ease. Lanterns glow along the pier, every sound feels soft and clear. After years of wind and fight, I found the shore, I found the light. I built my walls from fear and rain, but love broke through, it knew my name. Now every scar and every star led me to this harbor of hearts. In this harbor of hearts, I'm finally still. The tide has turned, I've found my will. No more drifting, no more pain. The anchor's down, I'm home again, where every soul can rest and mend, and broken hearts can learn to bend. I've crossed the sea, I've played my part to find my peace in this harbor of hearts. The air smells sweet with salted rain. The sky hums low like a soft refrain. You stand there quiet by the shore, and I'm not afraid anymore. The ocean gave, the ocean took, but love's the line I never shook. And in your eyes I see the glow of every dream I've come to know. No wind can steal this calm away. The stars will guide where words can't say. The sails are torn, the past is far, but here I am right where you are. In this harbor of hearts, I'm finally still. The tide has turned, I've found my will. No more drifting, no more pain. The anchor's down, I'm home again, where every scar becomes a chart that leads me here where healing starts. The storm is gone, the night departs. I'm safe and sound in this harbor of hearts. And maybe peace was never gone, it just took time to carry on. And when the ocean called my name, it led me here through wind and flame. I've sailed through loss, I've sailed through doubt. Now I know what love's about. In this harbor of hearts, the light still shines through all the dark, through all the lines. The anchor's heavy, but it's mine. It keeps me steady through the time. Every tide that pulled apart now brings me back where love can start. I'll rest my
There's a whisper in the timberline where the dawn and silence intertwine. The air is cold but the heart feels right as sunlight cuts through shades of night. I left the noise, I left the pain to find myself in earth and rain. These pines, they know where I've been and they call me home again. The wind hums low like an old refrain. It sings a loss, it sings a rain. But in the hush between the sound, I hear my soul come back around. In the pines again, I can breathe, I can mend. The forest holds what words can't send. The ground forgives, the sky lets in the man I was, the man within. No city lights, no walls, no change, just me and peace in the pines again. The creek runs slow with silver song. It's been waiting for me all along. Each step I take that the years unwind, the hurt grows faint, the truth I find. A fallen leaf, a broken limb, even scars look holy to him. I see my father's eyes in the wind, smiling soft, welcome back again. The world moves fast, but trees stand still. They teach me strength, they teach me will. And every breath beneath this sky reminds me I was born to try. In the pines again, I can breathe, I can mend. The forest holds what words can't send. The ground forgives, the sky lets in the man I was, the man within. No city lights, no walls, no change, just me and peace in the pines again. Maybe peace was never gone, just buried deep where roots belong. And every storm that stripped me bare led me to find redemption there. The mountains echo soft and wide, your home, son. You survived. In the pines again, my heart feels true. The world's still wild, but so are you. Through all the loss, through all the pain, you found your fire, you found your name. No fame, no crown, no need to win, just life and breath in the pines again. As daylight fades and the stars begin, I whisper thanks to where I've been. And in that wind, both fierce and kind, I'm finally home in the pines again.
Barefoot down that county road, radio humming, hearts untold. A summer sky and shades of blue, the kind that makes you dream it's true. Your laughter spilled like sweet perfume, that golden day in late June. We swore we'd never fade away, but even sunlight has to stray. The years have flown like runaway kites, but I still see your face in the fading lights. And every breeze that sweeps my head feels like June, you're still there. It's a long, long road from then to now, but I still remember, I still know how. The world was wide, our hearts in bloom, that endless sky, that fearless tune. Through the joy, through the pain, I'm still walking that road again. carved our names on willow bark. You held my hand till the world went dark. We thought forever meant today, but life has its own way. Now when I pass that old dirt lane, the wind still whispers your name. And though we've gone our separate ways, that summer sun still stays. The seasons change, the years rolled on, but that old melody's never gone. It hums through time, through night and noon, the echo of that June. Every tear, every scar, every truth leads me back on this journey to Maybe love was never meant to last, just light the way through the past. And though we change, we're still the same, carried by that summer flame. If I could go, I'd go once more down that lane to where we swore. It's a long, long road, but I'm not through. That song still leads me back to you. The air still smells of rain and bloom, and I still hear that soft monsoon. Through the loss, through the rain, through every lesson, every pain, I'll keep walking, sweet and true, through my heart's own journey to June. Fireflies fade, but stars remain. The road still hums your name. And though the years drift out of tune, my soul still sings that June. That June.
I've walked through fire, I've walked through rain,
Chased down dreams that left me stained.
but through it all one thing stayed true.
Every road was leading to you.
The world was loud, the nights were long.
But you were there, my quiet song,
You taught my heart to start again.
to find its peace, to feel again.
And now I see what I couldn't then. Love's the place we all begin. It's a kind of heaven, soft and near, not in the clouds, but standing here, in every laugh, in every tear. It's right where love appears. No angels singing, no golden gate, just open hearts, no need to wait. Every sunrise, every friend, that's my kind of heaven.
I've known the pain that silence brings,
The ache beneath the sweetest thing.
but somehow grace has found its way.
Through broken hearts and yesterdays,
The more I lost, the more I knew.
the light was always shining through.
And now I see through joy and pain, heaven's not gonna just hide my name.
No need to fly where stars have been. Heaven starts beneath our skin. It's a kind of heaven, soft and near, not in the clouds, but standing here, in every laugh, in every tear. It's right where love appears. No angels singing, no golden gate, just open hearts, no need to wait. Every touch, every man, that's my kind of heaven.
I don't need wings to rise above.
I found my sky in the ones I love. It's a kind of heaven,
pure and true, right here in this life with you. Every breath, every day we live is grace we're meant to give. No perfect world, no shining throne, just finding peace in being home. Every road that never ends leads to our kind of heaven. The air is calm, the sky is white,
and I'm at peace with time.
so if they ask where I have been, I'll say I found heaven right here within, right here within.
Rain taps soft on the window pane, neon buzz hums my name again. The jukebox croons an old refrain about a love that went up in flames. Coffee's cold but I don't care, her shadow's sitting in that chair. I came for rest, but memory stayed at the Lonesome Road Cafe. The air smelled like whiskey and time, like heartache that ages just fine. And every side of this room is known, echoes softly through my bones. At the Lonesome Road Cafe, the past comes back to play. Her laughter haunts the hallway still, like ghosts that never fade away. I sip my drink, the band plays slow. Outside the rain begins to snow, and all the things I couldn't say still live here in that Lonesome Road Cafe.
She walked in through the smoky light, same blue eyes, same quiet fight. We didn't speak, we didn't smile, just shared that silence for a while. 1,000 words behind her gate, 1,000 dreams we couldn't save. She set her glass down, turned away, and left me with a song that played. The years can heal but not erase the sound, the touch, the time, the place. And I still come here now and then to meet my ghosts, old lovers, friends. At the Lonesome Road Cafe, where broken hearts still stay. The neon flickers, fades, then glows like hope that comes and goes. I drink to nights I can't forget, to love that lives in cigarette. And somewhere deep I hear her say, goodbye, my dear, it's okay.
Some roads lead home, some roads end, some just loop where time won't bend.
And maybe peace ain't far away, it's just found here. In a lonesome way. At the
Lonesome Road Cafe, I find the strength to stay.
her ghost still hums the jukebox tune, like midnight chasing June. The coffee's cold, the rain still cries, but there's a calm behind these eyes. And though she's gone, I'm still okay, here alone in that lonesome road cafe. The doorbell rings, the lights turn low, the radio hums, it's time to go. I smile at fate, I tip my hat. Some loves ain't lost, just resting where they're at. Sunlight spilling through the cotton blinds, coffee, steam, and peace of mind. The radio hums a gospel tune, while Mama hums along in June. Her apron stained with love and care, fresh bread scent is everywhere. The screen door creaks, the kettle sings, and time slows down on angel wings. I used to think I'd never stay, dreams were calling far away, but every mile that pulled me apart led me back to Mama's heart. Oh, Mama, Sunday morning light, soft and golden, calm and bright. She moves like prayer, she speaks like grace. In that quiet, sacred place, the world may turn, the storms may roar, but I'll find peace on that old floor. Mama's song keeps me warm inside, like heaven humming through the sky. The Bible's open by the chair, her whispers drift through summer air. She hums a tune she never wrote, it soothes my soul, it clears my throat. Her hands still smell of cedar wood. She taught me love, she taught me good. And though I've grown, I still can see the Sunday glow she gave to me. There's wisdom in the smallest things, like folded clothes and wedding rings. She never preached, she never planned, but she held the world in her gentle hands. Oh, Mama, Sunday morning light, soft and golden, calm and bright. Her voice still floats in every breeze, like a song that never leaves. No church bell loud, no sermon grand could reach the heart like Mama's hand. She built her faith on love and time, and somehow made that light still shine. Now I walk those fields alone, hearing echoes carved in stone. I close my eyes, she's standing there, with sunlight woven through her hair. The years may fade, the road may bend, but her melody will never end. Oh, Mama, Sunday morning light still guides me through the darkest night. Her grace remains, her song still flows through every road my spirit knows. And when I pray, I softly find that I'm still a child in heart and mind. Coffee, steam, and a hymn so low, that's the home I'll clock strikes 1, the world's asleep. The city hums, the shadows creep. I pour my heart a cup of wine and tune the dial to feel alive. A crackling voice cuts through the rain, plays that song I loved in vain. The static hum, the old refrain, takes me back to you again. The DJ whispers through the haze, here's a tune for the ones who stay. And in that voice I hear my past, every promise that didn't last. On my midnight radio, the lonely find a place to go. Every song a spark of pain, every chord a soft refrain. In this room of faded light, I'm not alone tonight. The world outside may never know, but I'm alive on my midnight radio. Your name drifts out between the chords, a ghost that never leaves my doors. They play our song from '92, and all at once it feels brand new. The vinyl spins, the needle sighs, like time forgot to say goodbye. I close my eyes and there you are, singing softly to the stars. No letters left, no calls to make, just echoes that the heart won't shake. And every note that fills the air feels like you're still out there. On my midnight radio, the lonely find a place to go. Every song a spark of pain, every chord a soft refrain. The stories change but hearts don't lie, they keep replaying lullabies. And through the dark I'll let it flow, my soul breathes slow with my midnight radio. Maybe some loves never fade, they just hum beneath the wave. And every voice that drifts through time carries half of yours and mine. It's not goodbye, it's just a tune that ends too soon beneath the moon. On my midnight radio, the world feels small, the heart feels whole. No spotlight bright, no stage to show, just me and dreams below. Every breath between the sound is where lost souls are found. And though the night moves soft and slow, I find my peace on my midnight radio. The static fades, the hour's gone, the dawn will sing another song. But till that light begins to grow, I'll stay a while with my midnight radio.
The road runs long through frozen plains, the headlights cut through glassy rain. I left the town I used to know, chasing something in the snow. 1,000 miles behind my name, 1,000 dreams that burn like flame. I ain't running just to run, I'm searching for where I belong. The sky unfolds like painted glass, the past is gone. gas station signs and frozen streams. I've out driving my old dreams. The radio hums a nameless tune about letting go and being renewed. The rear view fades, the road stays wide. The ghosts I knew all wave goodbye. I roll the window down and smile. Been waiting for this peace a while. The world keeps spinning, I stay still. The night forgives what hearts can't will. And every mile I leave behind feels like breath to my mind. Under the northern lights tonight, the world feels wild, the stars feel right. I've been broken, I've been blind, but I'm not lost, just undefined. Every scar and every fight led me here beneath this light. I've been gone, but I'll be fine under the northern lights. Maybe freedom's not a place, it's just the courage to face your face. The truth ain't easy, the nights are cold, but peace feels better when it's earned, not sold. And in that glow so pure, so white, I feel the fire reignite. Under the northern lights I stand. No more fear, no need to plan. Just the sky, the wind, the sound of something lost now found. The past can fade, the heart can heal. The stars remind what's truly real. And though the world keeps rolling by, I found my soul under the northern lights. The highway hums, the engine sighs. The dawn paints gold across the sky. And somewhere deep beyond my sight, I whisper thanks to the northern
Found your words in faded ink, tucked between the years, I think. A scent of dust, a trace of time, still clings to every fragile line. You wrote of dreams we couldn't keep, of promises we buried deep. The pages curl, the edges tear, but your voice is still right there. I read them slow, I read them twice. Every word still feels alive, and though the pain has gone away, the echoes softly stay. Oh, letters in the drawer, they don't hurt like before. They hum like lullabies I knew from a heart that once was true. I smile through the years that fade at the love we once had made. No bitterness, no pain to restore, just peace and old letters in the drawer. You spoke of rain and autumn leaves, of the night we swore we'd never leave. You said the world was ours to chase, but dreams can run at their own pace. I see my name in every line, written young but meaning fine. And though the ink has turned to gray, the feeling never washed away. I used to cry when I'd recall, but now I just thank it all for every heartbreak, every scar made me love who we are. Oh, letters in the drawer, they don't hurt like before. They hum like lullabies I knew from a heart that once was true. Each folded page, each whispered word feels like wings of time I've heard. No tears to fall, no hearts to implore, just grace and old letters in the drawer. Maybe love's not meant to last, but to teach our hearts then pass. And though you're gone, the ink remains a proof that love was never vain. And if we met again someday, I'd simply smile and walk away. Oh, letters in the drawer, they rest like souls restored. They hold the ghosts of who we were, but I've made peace with her. No goodbyes, no need for more, just memories I can adore. I've learned to close, not to ignore those old letters in the drawer. I place them back, the drawer slides in, the past grows quiet, soft within. And in that hush, my heart feels sure love still breathes in that drawer. In that drawer.
There's a hush upon the open field, the night so soft the stars reveal. You lean your head upon my arm, the world feels quiet, safe and warm. The fireflies dance, the crickets sing, the moonlight paints your wedding ring.
No fancy words, no grand design, just your heart beating close to mine.
I've seen the storms, I've known the fight, but peace looks like you tonight. Under the prairie moonlight glow, where time stands still and love can grow. The grass sways slow, the breeze runs wide, and home is here
By your side,
by your side. No city lights, no noise, no signs, just us in endless skies. The world fades out, but we shine bright, two souls beneath the prairie moonlight.
the night reminds me of the day you took my fear and walked my way through every mile, through loss and gain. You held me close through joy and rain. Now every laugh and every tear led me back to standing here.
The stars above don't need to prove
What I already knew, this love, every dream I've ever known,
was leading me right back home. Under the prairie moonlight glow, where time stands still and love can grow. The grass sways slow, the breeze runs wide, and home is here
by your side.
by your side. No city lights, no noise, no signs, just us in endless skies. The world fades out, but we shine bright, two souls beneath the prairie moonlight.
Maybe love ain't meant to change.
It's found in quiet, simple grace.
Maybe peace ain't far away.
It's right here where we lay.
And if tomorrow never comes, we'll still be here
where hearts belong. Under the prairie moonlight glow, the rivers hum, the wild winds blow. We've come so far, but now I know this love's where I'll stay, where I'll go.
No gold, no fame could match this night. Your hand in mine, your eyes in sight. Forever starts in silver light with you. Beneath the prairie moonlight, the stars drift down the field silo, and we let the midnight flow. No need to speak, no need to fight. We're home in the prairie moonlight.
Main Street's buzzing again tonight. Neon signs and porch light bright. The old man's band plays by the store, just like they did in '84. Kids on bikes and dogs on leashes. The church bell hums, the laughter reaches. See the faces time forgot, but they're still smiling, same old spot. The world moved fast, we stayed behind, but maybe peace was what we'd find. It's a quiet town revival, simple heart, soul survival. The wind still hums through wheat and pine, and the stars still draw the same old line. We don't need gold, we don't need fame, just a porch, a song, and our last name. It's a small town dream still alive and wild in this quiet town revival. The diner smells of coffee strong. The jukebox hums a dusty song. Folks I knew are older now, but pride still lives in every vow. The gas pump squeaks, the flag still waves. The farmers' kids all learn to stay. The city lights can keep their show. We've got sunsets we still know. We lost some years, we lost some friends, but this small town heart, it never ends. It's a quiet town revival, simple heart, soul survival. The wind still hums through wheat and pine, and the stars still draw the same old line. We don't need gold, we don't need fame, just a porch, a song, and our last name. It's a small town dream still alive and wild in this quiet town revival. Maybe the world forgot our name, but love here burns just the same. Every brick and every tree holds the ghost of family. You can chase your stars and find your road.
but you'll come back to what you know. It's a quiet town revival, faith and fire, pure survival. The heart beats slow, but it beats proud. We sing our story right out loud. We don't need gold, we don't need fame. We got truth, we got flame. Every soul and every mile belongs to this quiet town revival. To this quiet town revival. And the lights grow dim, I hum that tune, it feels like him. And as the crickets start to chime, this quiet town feels just like mine.
Whispers through the willow trees, soft as mercy, calm as peace. I used to sit where currents bend, with dreams too wild to comprehend. Now I stand with watching years drift down the tide. The river knows where hearts have been. It carries loss, it carries sin, but somehow through the ebb and flow, it teaches me to let it go. Of those who left, of those who came. And though the shore keeps changing lines, the current never lies. It moves through joy, it moves through pain. The river runs remembering again. I see my mother's hands in June, washing linen by the dune. I hear my father's voice at dusk, in every ripple, every hush. The laughter echoes faint but clear, this water still remembers too. clear, flowing soft, unseen, sincere. And every bend and every turn was just a way to help us learn. The heart, like rivers, can forgive. To let it flow is to truly live. The moonlight shimmers soft and white as the current kisses the other side. And in that sound so pure, so thin, I hear my home begin again. Snow-kissed peaks in an amber glow. The road ahead still calls, I know. The air is thin, but my heart's alive. Every mile reminds me of why I tried. The world below fades soft and small as I chase the light through mountain calls. Every scar, every tear I've cried built the fire I hold inside. The higher I climb, the less I need, just faith and breath and wild heart speed. These timberline dreams keep pulling me high, through the cold wind, through the sky. Every fear I faced, every fall I've seen, let me hear where hope runs clean. No crown of gold, no silver gleam, just this soul and timberline dream. And when the world fades down below, I'll keep on climbing, heart aglow. I've walked through loss, I've danced through rain, loved and lost and loved again. The path ain't straight, the steps ain't kind, but the climb rewrote my mind. The trees grow thin, the air grows still, but peace hums low across the hill. And somewhere past the fear and doubt, I hear my name, I pulse, in the breath before the climb, in the strength to keep the time. And if I never reach the peak, I'll still be proud of what I seek. These timberline dreams still carry me high through the clouds where eagles fly. Every bruise, every scar, every scream turn to grace in this endless scream. No fame to chase, no crowd to please, just mountain air and whispered peace. The view may fade, but I still believe in these timberline dreams I weave. The sun breaks gold on silver streams. I close my eyes, it's all I need. And if I fall, I'll fall serene, still climbing in timberline dreams.
The fire burns low, the night is wide. The road behind still hums inside. I've crossed the years, I've crossed the miles to see your face, to find your smile. Every turn, each lonely town led me here where peace is found.
The dust has settled, the journey scars all fade beneath these same old stars.
I watched the seasons come and go, felt time move fast, then soft and slow. The dreams we lost, the ones we kept, they whispered truths the years have swept. And though the past still sings its part, I've learned to hold it, not apart. The sky above, it never changed, just taught our hearts to rearrange.
We've been broken, we've been blessed, we've been tired, we've confessed.
But through it all, one truth remains, love still whispers our names.
We're under the same stars tonight, no matter how far the light's still right. Every road, every scar, every prayer leads us home, 'cause love was there.
Through the storm, through the years, through the dark and the tears, we've been carried this far.
Under the same stars. I see your hands, they've known the soil, they've built a life through sweat and toil. The world may change, the days may fade, but grace remains in what we made.
The porch light glows, the children's song, the life we dream still hums along.
The river flows, the pines still lean, the sky still shines on what has been.
And in your eyes I see the proof that heaven's found beneath this roof. The years may pass, but hearts don't lie, we all live beneath the same sky. We're under the same stars tonight, guided home by silver light. Every wound turned to grace, every loss to embrace, every road back to this place. Through the storm, through the years, through the dark and the fears, we've been carried this far. Under the same stars. Maybe home was never gone,
It was in the hearts all along.
maybe love's not made to stay,
But to light our souls along the way.
and when we're dust, the night will gleam.
We'll live forever in that dream. We're under the same stars tonight, the fields of gold, the soft moonlight. Every voice we've loved, every song we've sung still echoes when the night's begun.
No goodbye, no end, just hearts that mend. Every mile let us right where we are, home again.
If you look wherever you are, you'll find me there, under the same stars.
No steeple lights, no preacher's call, just me and stars above it all. The wind hums low, the fields lie bare, and I bow my head in the midnight air. I've run through storms, I've walked through flame, lost my pride and found my name. Now I kneel with empty hands and thank the sky for where I stand. No choir sings, no words I speak, just quiet faith for the soul I seek.
It's a silent sky prayer tonight. No stained glass, just pale moonlight. No written verse, no grand amen, just whispers carried on the wind.
And if the Lord can hear my heart, He'll know I'm grateful for each part. The joy, the pain, the love, the care, all in this silent sky prayer. The earth breathes slow, the night feels kind, and peace falls gentle on my mind. The past drifts soft like summer rain, leaving mercy where I've been. I used to beg for signs and proof, grace don't shout, it moves in truth. Now every star that lights this night feels like hope made pure and bright. No church walls high, no book in hand, just trust in things I understand.
It's a silent sky prayer tonight. No stained glass, just pale moonlight. No written verse, no grand amen, just whispers carried on the wind.
And if the heavens hear my heart, they'll know I've learned to do my part, to give, to lose, to love, to bear, in this silent sky prayer. Maybe faith was never found in the noise or in the crowd. It's in the breath between each line, where the soul and stars align. And when my time has come to go, I'll let this quiet spirit show. It's a silent sky prayer tonight. The fields aglow, the heart upright. No altar stone, no grand affair, just me and God in open air. And if tomorrow fades away, I'll rest in peace, I'll softly say, thank you, Lord, for getting me there, through this silent sky prayer. I'll find my home in this silent sky.